Holy shit. We're at Henry Miller site. I've never been here before, so this is gonna be my first time with you guys. We are actually at Madonna County Park, and Henry Miller was the man here apparently. He owned this land. He owned 1 million cows, which is insane. That's an insane number. He was just really rich, and he had a beautiful ranch here. There are some ruins from his house and everything, so we're gonna go see that. And we're also gonna just enjoy Mount Madonna and take as many trails as I can. There's an archery range. That is so cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so I was supposed to take the Upper Miller Trail. I just checked on the maps. There's 1, 2, and 3 trails right here. We're gonna take this one because the ruins are this way. This is the Henry Miller house ruins. Let's see what it looks like. This area is so cool. Okay, so we're at the ruins. This is a cool spot. I would have loved to live here. Henry Miller knew what he was doing. Look what I found. That's a little creepy. Okay, now let's go explore Mount Madonna now. I love the name. There are a lot of kids, families around, so it's an easy hiking spot. Nothing's really hard about it. I don't think so. The trails are beautiful. The restrooms, I used the restroom. It was so clean, just like the one in Point Lobos. They were so nice. So yeah, this is a good place. Holy shit. Is that tree gonna fall? That was really weird. Oh, there's a gray squirrel. I'm gonna keep going down this way. There's someone going that way, but if I go that way, that's an extremely long walk. And there's no looping. How old do you think these trees are? Yeah, I was just checking again. So the guy, come on, focus. So the guy went that way, and it goes to a road. Like, it doesn't actually come back to the trails, so that's why I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna take some different paths. These redwood trees are amazing. I wonder how old they are. They're so tall. Oh wow, that's a big boy that fell. Oh. I don't want to witness any trees falling near me. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. There's something here. Okay. That's actually weird. Interesting. I don't know who would leave a child's jacket there, but I don't know. That's the amphitheater. That's also a really cute picnic spot. Okay, so here there are 2 trails to follow, one over there, but we're gonna take this one. I'm seeing a body of water on the map, so I hope we can find a beautiful creek view. Yeah, I'm seeing a body of water. It's a long, long creek actually. That's really nice. It goes down, but it's not steep, so it's easy. And it will be easier to climb this later too, or I can take a different path. I think there's like 3 that connect. Actually just took the trail that I didn't mean to, but this also connects with the one that I'm trying to go to. You can ride horses here. I love people riding horses on these trails. I just love it. Every time I see horses on trails, I'm like so happy. It makes my day. Well, I'm seeing the highway. Yeah. Well, this is not the highway, but this is the way going up to the Henry Miller site. And then there's a bunch of other campgrounds and trail spots and whatnot. Yeah, the trail continues. It's actually super cute. You can also park right here and start this way and then go all the way up. I'm gonna have to go back up, but it's okay. I already reparked my car a little lower, so it's gonna be easier to get there. Another gray squirrel. Some guys offered me mosquito spray, but I think, you know, I think I'm fine. I got bitten when I went to Sunol, Little Yosemite, and yeah, there are mosquitoes around here too, but I think that's just fine. And this is where we are right now. The trail just goes down. I just came down that way, and like, I don't know what's wrong with me, because even if I fall from there, I'm gonna be okay, probably. You know, it's not a big fall, but I just freeze. It took me so long to be able to get down from there. There are horses! There are horses! I was just talking about that. That is so cool. But anyways, I just have such big fear of heights. It's insane. Like, I just freeze. And I mentally have to talk to myself, force myself. I have to, like, it tells me, you're gonna fall. Don't you dare fall. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fall. What are you talking about? And it's like, what is this? What's happening to my brain? I never had these issues before. You know, or maybe I did and I didn't know, but like, I'm trying to force myself to not fear any of that. These are very relatively safe trails, and I'm still scared sometimes so badly when I shouldn't be. I'm gonna take a little breather here in this beautiful spot before I hike back up there. And this is how I go up. Okay, it became flat now, finally. Whew. Good workout. Okay, so I guess There was a creek here. That's what I'm seeing, but it's just dry now. We're at this point again. Now we're gonna go back to the parking lot. I've been hiking for 2.5 hours. I'm just gonna take a moment here and then figure out what I'm doing next. There are more trails to take here, obviously. Look at this whole thing. I mean, I can show you guys the map. Take a look at my map. Okay, so I just did this. We just went down from right here up until here. We just looped back, like did the whole this kind of thing, and then we also did this area. I didn't go this way because that's a really long loop. It says it's a loop trail, but it goes to the highway. I don't know. So actually that was good. That was a lot. There's so many trails. Should I just... I need to go to Trader Joe's, get some food. I have no food at home, walk my doggies and stuff like that. And the drive back home is an hour, so... Oh, acacia grove. That's so cute. These are descendants of trees planted on the estate. Acacia. I love these pamphlets that they gave. So Henry Miller, this guy, was born in July 21st, 1827 in Germany. He's German. He was raised on a farm and he became a butcher at the age of 8. At 14, he left home, roamed throughout Europe, and then immigrated to the US. Wow. By 1846, he was making his living as a butcher in New York City. In 1850, fascinated by the gold rush, he purchased a ticket to California from a friend. When he I'm having goosebumps. When he noticed that the ticket was non-transferable in the name of Henry Miller, he adopted the name for the trip. He liked it and legally changed his name to Henry Miller in 1858. Oh my goodness. That is wild. His real name is Heinrich Alfred Kreischer. I don't know if I'm butchering it. He's German, but so he became Henry Miller because he purchased a ticket from his friend, and his friend was Henry Miller. That is wild. He arrived in San Francisco in 1850 with only $6 in his pocket. I don't know how much it is back then, but he quickly got a job as a butcher. And then he had his own shop, and then by 1857 he held options on most of the cattle north of the Tehachapi Mountains. I'm butchering this name, making other San Francisco butchers buy their beef from him. In 1857, Miller teamed with Charles Lux, a former competitor, to buy a large herd of American cattle. And they formed a partnership basically, and then over the next 27 years they became the largest landholders in the United States by purchasing and improving a network of ranches throughout California, Oregon, and Nevada. Wow. At their peak they owned well over 1 million acres of land and had herds of over 1 million head of cattle, 100,000 sheep, and countless pigs. In 1858, Henry Miller and Charles Lux married sisters, but unfortunately, Henry's wife, Nancy Sheldon Miller, died in childbirth 11 months later. Oh, I'm sorry. And then in 1860, he marries his wife's niece. Dude, what the fuck did you do? And then they had 3 children. The story was okay until up here. My man went and married his wife's niece. I'm really disappointed right now. And then in 1879, at the age of 12, Sarah Alice, their youngest daughter, died in a riding accident. Oh. And then Henry fell into a serious depression, and then he actually went back to Germany to help get over this loss. His son Henry Jr. became an invalid and died in 1902 at the age of 40. Wow. Sarah Miller lived at Mount Madonna until her death in 1922. Apparently this was the house where we saw the ruins of. More pictures. Oh, right now I'm a little pissed at Henry Miller. Like, if a man marries me and I die and then he goes and marries my niece, the audacity. I'm haunting everybody. A little girl, like maybe 4 years old, just gave me a flower that she picked. She was so cute. I'm gonna keep this forever, you guys. She was so cute. She was so cute, guys. I was gonna take a different trail maybe, but I think this is it for today. I'm content. We did good. This was a really, really good workout for me. Actually, I haven't been to these places. Some of them I have, but there's a lot more. Oh. I love the smell. It reminds me of something specific, like some Pokemon cards I had or something when I was younger. Okay everyone, let's go run some errands. I'm so hungry. I have to go to Trader Joe's, get some food, so and I have like an hour to go back home. It is 3 p.m. so that's not bad. 4 p.m, 4:30 I'm home, like after, you know, shopping, and then I have to walk my dogs and everything, so yeah, pretty good timing. I'm gonna get some fresh fruit. Guys, the strawberries are huge. They're organic. I've never seen this kind of stuff. These are organic, fresh from the farm, cheaper than what the store sells them for, and they're huge. And there's a lot of them. There's so many strawberries. Oh my gosh, this was awesome. Also, I got free avocados with my purchase of strawberries. That's also super lucky. I have 10 teeny tiny avocados. I'll see you on another episode on Hiking with the Lie. Take care until then.